Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we are in fact getting rid of my Ram TRX and we are trading it for a Shelby GT500. Now, before we get into this video, as always, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below, and well, let's get right into it. And for those of you that are Ram fans, I have to tease you quite a bit because you will know what this truck is as soon as I show it to you. I'm not going to explain why this truck is here or what's happening, but now you have to wait. First off, sorry about the lighting in today's video. It's probably going to be absolutely horrible. But anyways, if you aren't familiar with my channel for some reason, I am a car journalist. And so part of my job is buying and reviewing exciting vehicles because yes, I get vehicles from dealers and from manufacturers, but it's best to sometimes purchase them so that I can get, you know, a more fun long-term test. And that's what this Ram TRX was. This is a 2021 Ram TRX, fully loaded, like literally every single option. You guys can probably see, like, we got, and sorry about the audio, we got the Ram bar there at the top. This one has the beadlock capable wheels. And then inside, well, that's not great because the seat's folded. Inside, we've got the leather interior here with like the red stitching, the carbon fiber. I've got the panoramic sunroof here at the top. The truck is very dirty. 15,000 miles on this truck, by the way. I did add a ton of aftermarket accessories. I've got these bumpers from Addictive Desert Designs with rigid LED lights. And then the rear bumper as well with this truck. You guys can also see the mud flaps from Rock Blocks. By the way, Rock Blocks is actually a Utah company, so if you need mud flaps, reach out to them. They're great. And then we've got the exhaust from AWE that I absolutely love. And, well, I'm trying to find my key. You guys can probably see my shadow. I'm struggling here. We got the key for the TRX. This thing. I mean, that's not really a cold start, but it's still loud. So I suppose while we were driving down to the dealer to drop off the TRX and take delivery of the GT500, we can take a quick stroll down memory lane. So I took delivery of this truck in February of 2021, right after I had a bunch of crazy stuff happen personally. And I think that's part of the reason why I have such an emotional attachment to this truck, because like, yeah, my life was definitely in the gutter at that point, and then I got this truck, and it seemed like after I purchased this truck, everything was like uphill from that point. But you know, overall, I've had so much fun with this truck. I've literally sent it off jumps like probably 4 dozen plus times, and the suspension's still perfectly fine. Like, I just had this serviced, and the service department's like, yep, everything's good, and it's crazy. And speaking of servicing, like, I've spent like $200 in total service costs with this truck over the course of almost 2 years. Tire rotations, oil changes, that's it. Like, this truck's actually really cheap to maintain. Obviously I had that, you know, transmission issue the first time I took it off road, but that was covered under warranty, so it doesn't even matter. So I guess like overall, what I describe my ownership experience with the Ram TRX as is just super pleasant. Like, I think this is a great truck. I still, even though I am selling this truck, I still would recommend people to purchase it because it's an absolute blast. And with what's happening in the market right now, the TRX values are dropping quite dramatically. And so what that means for those of you that are watching is the Ram TRX is about to become a lot more affordable. And so that means that you will be able to have the fun experience that I've had with this truck, but then not have to spend $95,000 to have that experience, which I think is absolutely awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be sad. This truck is VIN number 283. It was one of the first to ever be built. And so, yeah, just a lot of emotional attachment to the truck, but I'm really, really excited for the GT500. I've always wanted to have some sort of like crazy top-of-the-line Mustang. I obviously had the GT350 when I first started the channel, but I don't know, there's just something about the GT500 that just makes it feel even more special than the GT350. And so, yes, I guess take your last look at Ben Hardy's TRX with 15,000 miles that was definitely used, definitely slightly abused. But I mean, again, if this truck can survive 15,600 miles of Ben Hardy, anything that you throw at it, it's going to be able to handle it. We're gonna get the 0 to 60 and see how quick it is. My best is 4.3 on road, but we'll see what we can get off road here. So it looks like we got 5.9 seconds 0 to 60. Wow, that was massive air.
I have a couple.
Hey, can I borrow about $27,000 in change, I think?
I actually don't have any money. Awkward.
I just need a little bit of help. I promise I'll pay it back sometime between now and 2021, 2022.
All right, let me be your fleet manager and drive your cars.
Fleet manager.
And handyman.
That's a promotion.
Landscaper. Favorite Ford salesman.
Yeah, what do you have to do to get this car deal?
I had to fix a toilet.
Yeah, that's right. So like, we obviously negotiated on the price and everything, but we also negotiated on some.
Yeah, mowed the lawn.
Mowed the lawn, fixed the toilet.
Put batteries in things.
You guys can't see, but also Jerry rigged the camera so the microphone somewhat works.
I've worked hard for this one.
Yeah, this is probably like, he's probably losing money in this car deal at this point.
Yeah, usually that plumbing job and all that stuff, that would have cost more than what I get paid for selling a car.
So, would you like to buy a bright orange Ram TRX for lots and lots of money so that I don't have to pay whatever I have to pay to make this deal happen?
Yeah, sure. It's a trade-in.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, so we just officially picked up the check for the GT500, and I've got it in track mode. So this America First right here in Provo is a very interesting America First for me, because I only come to the store when I'm buying cars from this guy, get cashier's checks. You said this is the smallest check yet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because we're actually trading in a vehicle this time. Apparently, I have a car buying problem where I just buy cars, but now I decided to be smart for the first time in my life and sell a car so that I could buy a car so that it would be a little bit less, well, actually a lot of bit less money. And this means that I'm officially out of car debt, John.
That's true, but I'm looking for tires right now. Just winter tires.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to daily this in the winter. We'll see how that goes with the wife. Hey, I want to daily drive a 760 horsepower Shelby Mustang rear-wheel drive in the winter. Nothing will go wrong, I promise. Look at this guy, hard at work.
Why is it not coming up?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Oh man, I have to get a wrench now?
You gotta get a wrench to get my plate off. Well, it is, I guess, officially, you guys can see we've got the temp tag here. We got Jinx smiling because he's excited to have new inventory to manage.
Yeah, and my plan to successfully make Ford take over Hardy Manor's garage is working.
Yeah, see, he thinks that he can make it so that I only have Ford product, which starting to look that way. There's high potential for that. But I guess you guys have one more look here with the TRX before it goes. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, I was filming some reviews today before this, like I said, and I kept looking at the TRX and I was like, oh, it hurts my soul getting rid of this truck because it looks so cool. And I mean, look how cool these look together. I know two completely different brands, but like that, my friends, is a cool shot, that's for sure. So I'm currently driving in infamous Provo traffic here on the GT500, and it's kind of interesting. This car just wants to go, but there's no go here. I will say though, initial impressions here, I've actually reviewed two of these GT500s, but I guess with the one that I just purchased, seat comfort's actually really good. Like these seats for like being such a sporty car are super comfortable. Cabin's pretty cozy. Interior is not necessarily though like the nicest from a material standpoint. I mean, especially going from the TRX to this, I mean, it's still a Mustang at the end of the day. You guys probably hear it's pretty loud. The dual clutch is really exciting actually. So it's like super quick to shift, but it's also like somewhat violent with the shifts, and so it has this like edge to it that just, I don't know, it makes it kind of exciting. So I got home and completely settled down and then realized that I forgot to film an outro for the video with the GT500. Sorry this video was all over the place. Honestly, I was just like going through a normal work day and then trying to also take delivery of this car and film it. And that's just what my life is like anymore. I can't take a day off to take delivery of a car like I used to in the past because, well, reviews are everything at this point when it comes to YouTube content. So yeah, sorry about that, but I will have more driving with this car. Obviously, I will film like a normal Ben Hardy review, even though I've already reviewed a GT500 for the 22 model year. We'll have another one on my car, and I'll give you guys kind of my honest thoughts, daily driving and all that kind of stuff. So just better impressions overall. And I think this will be a really fun series to film because this is just a really iconic car, and I think a lot of people will be interested to hear about what it's like to drive instead of seeing like the normal influencer stuff where they're like loud exhaust and what else do they put? Oh, new wheels, and I just put an air intake on my car. Now it has like 6,000 horsepower. I don't do that stuff. I usually keep the cars relatively stock. I mean, the TRX obviously put bumpers and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, this literally I'm gonna wrap it so that the paint's protected, and then probably gonna put winter tires on it and daily drive it a little bit in the snow and everything. So that'll be interesting. I'm sure you guys will be interested with that. But overall, I think this week's gonna be super exciting for content on the channel because, well, again, we have this thing, 2500 Rebel. That's all I'm going to say. And then I also happen to have the new Genesis GV60. So it'll be interesting to see how this drives. I already did a review at the Genesis of Linden. So yeah, we'll just see. But again, a big shout out and thank you to the Ford in Provo, and then obviously to John Jenks. I am on car number 6 with John Jenks. He is helping me, I guess, feed my strange car addiction. It's crazy that I have purchased more than 6 cars in the last like few years, but then I've purchased like 6 cars from one individual. Like I buy way too many cars, but like it just goes to show that Ford and Provo, they always take care of me, and John Jenks always takes care of me as well. So that's why I keep buying cars from him. And it'll be fun to see what it's like to service a GT500 because like I've serviced so many cars with them because I had the Gen 2, the Gen 2 Raptor, the Gen 3 Raptor, that I've mainly serviced, and so it'll just be interesting to see like the differences because this car is kind of more of like a specialty car with the engine and everything, and so yeah, more fun content with that as well. So anyways, crappy video, but hopefully you guys kind of somewhat liked it, and hopefully you guys liked my decision of trading my TRX for a GT500. I'll see ya.